A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Whoa, dude. Man, I'm like really slow. Man, I'm super slow. Holy crud. I like these graphics.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Whoa. This lit. Fam.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
We don't care about those.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
I'm gonna push it for my stomach. Okay. Feels kind of creepy to me.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I don't know. That looks like a pathway. It opens the key to my heart. Boom! Boom, 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 boom.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Who drives here? Like, how are you supposed to drive here? Like, what do you do? Just... That scared the heck out of me, dude. Man, you huge as frick, dude.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Oh my gosh. This looks like a Hello Neighbor house, but...
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's humongous. Why do you need a house this big? How many family members do you have? Like 40?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Yo, because it's so huge, you might... It's like Barbie's house or something.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Wow, get locked out of your own house.
Mom, you need to stop doing that.
Alright, there's no sprinting, and I'm really slow. Like, so slow. Like, bro. I like this grass, though. Wait, I already found a clue of what my life has been. I have a missing brother, I guess. Alright, so I gotta find a way in. No problemo. Just gotta go in the back, you know? Ringa ringa. What the? Dang, am I that small?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
How big is that thing?
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh, this better not be a horror game. I mean, like, I'm just chill, okay? Wait, spooky. La cuer, clipros. Nice bicycles. Bicycles.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Yo, Mom, why you in the kitchen? You're supposed to cook, you're supposed to give me some sandwiches for lunch for school tomorrow. Man, whoever reads as much is a genius.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
No kidding. The heck? So I had spaghetti, I had chicken, I had more chicken.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
And opens yo. Man, this is a huge house.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. Okay. Hi, birds.
Yo, what's good, boy? Me and my son are here, just standing here.
Okay.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh, I'm supposed to... Crap, I messed it up. Opening.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Barbara. 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 I don't know, it's just fun to say. Barbara. Barbara Finch.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last
Yo,
night.
I can literally just jump in there and be like, cannonball.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Yep, I got that theory right. Oh shoot. So we had a handicapped person in this. Okay.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Dang, son.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Dang, bro. Time. Holy crud. Dang. Whoever read this book is extravagant. This feels creepy. What was that? I don't know why, but I'm scared because it's just weird. Yo, why are you staring at me like that?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Yo, this room's kind of cool.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Bro.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh, gotta turn the page.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Holy crud. Okay.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Dang.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Dang, this is lit. Holy cow.
Just like I had no idea
Dang.
where all this was gonna lead.
Usually, a big house, secret entrance, and like, if you have a mom that's secrets, then you know there's gonna be secret passages. What the heck? Oh, I had to press E.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Yo, where my food at?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Did I just eat my pet's food?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Dang, girl, how did you eat that much? Probably Santa Claus came and ate it. Wait, is this my room?
I kept eating and eating.
Yo. Ew.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Yo, what are you doing? Okay. At least you don't lick the toilet bowl.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Yo, bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Bruh. Yo, bird.
And suddenly,
Come back, I'm lonely.
I was a cat.
That was a twist. That scared me a tiny little bit. Yo, Rar, I'm coming for you, boy. Jeez. Yo, I'm coming for you,
I
bird.
tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Yo, I'm fast as Sprint. I'm coming for you, but yo, you better come back here. I'm not giving up. Man, I'm really dealing.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Okay. 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 There's gotta be a way to get up there. Man, I'm a cat with some skills, yo. Peekaboo.
Meow.
Yo, bird.
I jumped and I almost got her.
That's it. I'm a jaguar. Meow. Yo. What the heck? Yeet.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Man.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Oh. I thought you meant to talk to him, not eat him.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
What?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard
What?
little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Yo. Oh crud. Okay. This is weird. This is weird. I don't know what to do.
Rabbits.
Yo, rabbits, you better not be stealing from me. I'm gonna eat you. Quick. I don't know what I'm getting. Oh crud. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is weird. Man, they need. Oh my gosh, this is way harder. It looks. Yo. Man, like, can they just give me a assist or something? Like, tell me where they're at. Yo, please. Holy crud. Oh, yeah, let's go. Got you.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I
That
flew off
kinda
to find
made me,
something bigger.
Okay. I did not have to see that. Alright. Where am I
A
going?
mama rabbit.
Oh. Why do you This is so mean. Please, no.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Holy crud, oh my god.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the heck? Oh my gosh. But suddenly, a dolphin. Okay, this is way harder than it looks. Just freaking get on your, whatever you call it, fins. I don't care. Roll. Oh yeah.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seal.
Juicy.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Didn't go off style. Man, but where'd she go? The sensitivity is really hard. Where'd she go? Where in the actual heck did she go? Whatever, I don't know. Oh, there you
Grabbed on tight,
go. Yo, you're my dad.
but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Stuck. No. See? Think you're going anywhere? Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Don't you think you're going anywhere? Don't you think you're going down nice? Run away from me.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
80%. I'm the Loch Ness Monster. Oh my gosh. What just happened? This game has a lot of twists.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Belly with a rusty, belly with a rusty, belly with a rusty.
still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What up? That felt great, but okay. Yeah, where on earth am I going? Slither. Yo, I'm in your bathroom. I'm Jake.
I got closer and closer.
Oh. Gosh. I'm in the room. What? So wait.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know.
Dang, she could write so fast.
Delicious.
Holy crud. What the?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure
Dang,
Edie would
I'm like
have.
a master artist in like 2 seconds. Okay. What was that?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Saving the gerbil?
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Okay, who's this again? Who's Molly? It's kind of risky, but...
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum.
What did you...
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay, how do I... I don't know how to get out of this.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Okay. Man, it really is a museum. Like, bruh, I barely even know
When Edie
anything.
told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Are these pink coral? Oh, these are pills for like stuff and all that. Okay.
It was a pretty big trace.
Dang, this is a pretty neat bathroom. Whoa. Oh yeah, since she was old, she had to sit down. But okay. Okay. Yo, can I look inside? Nice branch. Nice branch. Nice TV.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Whoa. Oh man. All these birds died. Oh man.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Okay. I still need to look around. Oh, I don't even know what that is. You guys can put it in the comments to help me out, you know. So,
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr. Oh crap, hold up. Okay.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
So I'm only like half of the house. I'm not even close, way near finishing it. Do I get out? Do I move? Do I eat? Do I even... Can I take a nap? Can I even sit? Come on, bro. Like, come on.
Great-grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeet. Okay. Yo, can I, like, what else do I have to look at? These 3 bob-headed looking mannequins. Or these, whoa, dang. Whoa. Man. Man, what else, dude? What else, girl? What else do you want to look at? Do you want to see if she has any merchandise? Okay, she probably does, but... I have nice shoes, dude. I mean, like, no kidding. I have the best of the brand. I don't really know what to do, guys. I've been around the room for about like 7 times or so. Did I look closely or something? What do you want me to do, woman? I'm not looking at everything. What is that? Okay, that's getting the heck out of me. It's just fairy dust around the room. Nothing much. Alright, another secret. I think my mouth's like so hard.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Okay, that's really clever. Oh my gosh, dude. That is so cool. Holy
Sven
crud.
gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh my gosh. If someone played hide and seek in this house, there's gonna be that one kid that you can never find because he's always in these secret tunnels. Now what room am I? Okay, so you're gonna have to push it out for me. Okay, I don't like the music like that.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Why the
And that
heck?
he never talked about him.
Whoa, oh my. Whoa. This is cool.
I guess my
as
grandpa didn't like
crud.
history any more than my mom did.
Bro, this is so cool. Ah, so cool.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Look at my feet. Pretty cool. Yeah, kid.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin
Damn, going a little bit
always
way too
wanted to
high.
fly.
Sam, Calvin,
Yeah!
ready? Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
I'm going a little bit too high.
I'm gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
You got a little too fast there, buddy.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Dangerous hazard. Why am I doing this so high? Holy crud. This kid's gonna die. Why are you doing this? Dude, you're gonna die!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
He died just to fly. That's kind of sad. I still can't go
Yeah.
get over it.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
I still can't get over this. This freaking. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh my gosh, they had a war. Okay, you know, I was trying to. Okay. Okay. This is a little bit extra. Oh my god.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Yo, Bigfoot. Okay. Whose room is this?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was canceled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that.
You're
Why
right!
is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
I'm gonna have to fight somebody else.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Why are they doing the Michael Myers?
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Get right, you dummy.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Boy, get out of my face.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I'm coming down there. You ready to get a bill, a whoop? Get a butt whoop? You get your butt whooped or something? I don't really care.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Pizza's here! Even though there's someone in my house, pizza!
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Yo, I can take on both of
The monsters had come to surprise her.
you! Bro, who does that? Who fight? Bro.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl.
Dang, how many people were there?
For stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
So,
her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay. Get some crap up at your left, dummy. Oh.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Happy birthday, Barbara. She had a typewriter. She had... Man, am I in like the 1980s or something? Wait, this is my entire room? Jeez. I've gotta go back.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh, I'm kinda scared. What's up here?
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
There's more? Jeez. Man, so I gotta collect keys like Blue's Clues and just
It's
find
funny.
everything.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
I don't want to go down the basement. Wait, where is it? What's this room? Have I been in here? Be quiet. It's really dark. It's like super dark. Okay. Okay. Got it. Yo, it's a party up in here. Yes, at least there's light. Okay. I love light. I love light. I love light. Ooh, it's getting pretty cool in up in here.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Yeah.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
I remember this refrigerator. Why isn't it open?
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Okay. What is
I remember
this?
asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Well, there's a lot of food, dude.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
It feels pretty lonely.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of a door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Gotta eat the same stuff, you know? extra protein.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever that thing
The
was,
chef thing
it was
is
gone.
sad now.
Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Okay. What? What in the world? Okay, you need to stop. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh. There's so many secret entrances. Sorry. Okay, this looks kind of creepy. I don't like it.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
How did you make this?
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
I've been making these passages.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Holy crud.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Especially the food, yo.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Come on, chill.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Okay, guys, I might have to cut this short. Or, like...
But I thought you should know about your
like
family.
A little bit. Like 2 seconds. Guess it's...
And the history you're a part of.
Probably gonna take a while. Do I go there? Nope. What was I thinking? This house is has the most so much
Though to be honest,
stuff.
I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I like these lights though. Pretty clean. Should I go right there? Or right there? You know what? I'm gonna go there first. You know, I thought there was gonna be like some story, some backstory of this. Where they usually fish? Do they like fish or anything? Do they like go swimming right there? Just tell me something, dude. Girl. This house has so many secrets.
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
Man, this is a,
Any of it seems
it's a weird
possible.
looking house. Okay, I'm really bad at this stuff. I keep on holding down the mouse when you're not supposed to. Ooh.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
I guess I go this way. Okay.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Okay, then. That is kind of...
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh my gosh. These are all the birds that Eddie had.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
This doesn't help.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh wait, I want to see that. Oh. Sir Odin? Man, these graphics are unbelievable. Pretty hot.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
I'm really slow.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Am I like the last piece?
But looking back on it now,
well, I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I have to end this here because, you know, it's kind of lightning, and, yeah, so yeah.